Hey guys, it's Sean. Welcome to Coping with Cancer. The only thing about cancer I'm going to talk to you guys about today is that I have treatment tomorrow. I'm going to see the heart doctor in the morning, and then at 12:30 I've got my treatment. So there you go. We talked about cancer. I will go more in depth because, as you guys know, once I get treatment, things go downhill for a little bit. Anyway, I'm focused on this. It's spooky season. I usually start September 1st-ish, and I was a little late in getting started. Yes, I said spooky season. I love Halloween, Samhain. I happen to say spooky season. I know people don't like it, then kiss my butt. So this is a centerpiece. This is a centerpiece. This will be Fluffy from Creepshow. Well, my version of a Fluffy from Creepshow. You'll have eyes peeking out there with some smoke, some eerie sounds will be coming out of here, and some creepy lights. That's just a dog that, yeah, I don't really care about that thing. I should throw it away. This is the widow, or the bride ghost, or whatever. She is hanging in this tree that is really great for shade, but it's hanging over my fence, and it's not even my tree, but I will trim it down because I know the neighbors and they're awesome. And then, let's see, this, I think is my wife's favorite. It's her witch. The kids all like this one. It's a jump scare, a basic jump scare, and she talks. I repainted her. I think her eyes might do something, or no, I put those eyes in her. Those are plastic eyes that I bought off of eBay. And yeah, we just kind of Stevie next to her with the shawls. Yeah, goes down. I'm going to think about doing something with this cauldron. I'm just not sure yet. Maybe some water and a little fogger in there, like one of those little water foggers with color. I don't know. Let's see here. And you got this creep. He doesn't do anything. He's just a zombie stuck to a fence. Tied to a fence, actually. And then we light the tiki torch on Halloween. This is my little rope buddy. I made him. There's his eyes and his mouth. He's got a little smile. He's happy. There's his hands and his feet. Yes, and I made this. The ears, I don't know what these came off of, but these ears are from ghost masks that I've cut the ears off of, so they fit me the way they're supposed to. Yeah, so this one's going to be crawling out. He's going to get gunked up today. And we're going to go on that journey together so you guys can learn how to do it. There's the jumper that we talked about. He is actually almost ready to go. Again, right there's the sensor. And my dog's barking. That's Piper. We've got this guy who was originally going to be Tarman inside a barrel, not these two barrels. These are actual barrels. But we ended up just putting him up here, putting chains around him, let the leaves get him. That fogger is the one that's going to be inside the crate because it's just a cheap little Walmart one. You walk over here and you get the jump scare here when you get your candy from the scarecrow. I added the shirt. It's one of my old ones. And then his face. I don't know if you guys can make that his face. Let me see. I can't. He's not plugged in yet. I haven't got any of the stuff hooked up. But if you get this from Spirit Halloween, know that his face is under here. Completely painted, though, because when you cut it open, the face is just black. It's not meant to be seen. But if you do some painting, it's even creepier. So I do... he has like his face there. But when he pops up, there's an actual face. So it's really cool. The hat, you can tell, he's been outside a lot. Okay, so the next bit is my Creepshow creep. That is a trick-or-treat half mask. The rest of it is me. I don't remember where I bought any of the hands. So like this hand, no clue. This hand, no clue. This thing came from Big Lots, I think. He is actually holding a copy of my Creepshow comic book. It was made by Rabid Weasel Studios. Huge shout out to Steve Snowden for that. Um, yeah, so what I did was I I scanned mine cover, and then I got an old comic, I don't know, Avengers or something, and put it in so it actually has some sustenance to it. It's got a little beef, and it's got green gunk all over it. So this lights up sometimes when it wants to, but yeah, I wanted this one. Um, that's my funky troll with his fingers cut off, still being able to hold the lamp. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. That's the Trick or Treat Studios American Werewolf of London that I repainted and added eyes to. Again, not sure what I'm going to do with him. Another, this is a spirit headbanger. He just bangs his head against the bars. He was okay. I got him on clearance, so that's why he's there. Real chainsaw. It was brought into the pawn shop, and we weren't going to take it because we don't even know if it worked. We weren't going to fool around with it. And the guy got mad and just said, well, then throw it away, and left it. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it home and make it a chainsaw massacre. I know it's not the right model, but yeah. So you can see his actual latex and gunk in the blades. Supposed to be skin. And then we get to my homeboy sand that I made. So the head is all me. It's real burlap. What I did was I bought a Sam, a little, like a kid's costume Sam that had the rubber mask and the kids' PJs. So underneath this, I actually don't even know where the rubber mask went, but those buttons are from the rubber mask. And if you take inside the rubber mask, there's a piece of plastic surrounding the inside to keep it out. That's what's in here. I wasn't going to use rubber because it looked like shit. So yeah, I made this burlap. He's got the frame inside. He's squishy, see? But every bit of this is me. Unfortunately, when I brought him out, his original outfit, the one that I made, I went to a fabric store, got orange fabric and yellow fabric, and I made one. And unfortunately, after 4 or 5 years outside and in storage, it was just in ratty shape. So, unfortunately, I had to use a store-bought one, but it's okay because I got the store-bought one, this, and some cheapo, actually just threw it away, cheapo material mask for adults. It looked like hell. But it was missing the gloves, so I think it was like $60 for the adult costume, $69. I got it for $21. So I said, cool. So I ended up having to use this. It's okay. It's just okay. I liked mine better. I made one of these, but again, after 4 years of being out and in storage weather, it was made out of balsa wood and a straw, and it broke. So this is one that I actually had on my movie shelf. We're using that one this year. He's also got his skull, or his skull, listen to me, he's also got his pumpkin. This lights up, and it fog machine. There's a fog machine with it. It stands in the back, and the lights are red and blue. Makes it like, or no, red and yellow, like he's a little fire thing. It's really cool looking. Hopefully get it all done, be up to using it tonight. That's the big low-lying fog. It's going to be over by the barrels. Hands that I got from, I think, Spirit. I don't know. Honestly, that's the truth. I don't even think I've ever used them. Just a generic tombstone. She is from an old fountain from Grandview Elementary. And I was lucky enough to be able to get her and the whole fountain, but the whole fountain was incredibly heavy to move, so this is the piece that I have left. Which brings us up to this stuff, you know, just your basics. And then we're going to go up to Raoul from Creepshow. This is another one that I made. This skeleton is the same as the skeleton that was gold that we're going to paint, or that I painted. So yeah, so all that work is me. Again, that's for the burlap. All the gunk on the chest, all the gunk, just latex and bags, man. Yeah. Did the hell and back with this one. This one's been a lot of different things for me. Always reliable. And then you got Nate and you got Officer Francis's head, which we're going to go up here. I'm going to show you what I'm working on up here today. So one of the things, I'm not up to making my own animatronics yet, but I am up to basic wiring, especially the lights. So we got our Officer Francis, and in the movie, which I don't understand how it's even possible, given the time frame that was, but hey, it's a movie. Michael cuts off his head, turns him into a pumpkin, and shoves a flashlight up in the stump of his neck. So his eyes, all this is lit up. We're going to not take into account that there's a skull inside of the head, so I'm not sure how he was able to get the flashlight all the way up, and maybe he had a hacksaw with him. He was able to, you know, get up in there and get that done. But so I decided to make him light up. One of my favorite pieces from Trick or Treat Studios. I highly recommend it. It creeps people out. I added some blood splatter and I kind of repainted some things, but this one really creeps people out. And I painted the teeth. Maybe I should get to where the camera shows the teeth, John. Yeah, so I did all that work. So he will light up. He's USB powered, but I just haven't gotten. I got to get all my lights and my power stuff up here. That's where I do all my power, and then it'll come down here and go out to a stake, and that powers all the animatronics. And then this one is one I'm working on today. Originally was a white skull that I got off of Amazon, anatomically correct. He was originally, I don't even know if his original color is that rim right there, that light color right here. He has been through a heck of a lot with me, from being one of my original Raoul's. He has been just, I think he's been like 10 different things. And so, since I need a new fluffy for the crate, and since you're only gonna see like that much coming out of the crate, I decided we'll just use him. So I've got the eyes in, I've got it ready to be wired permanently. We'll put the skull cap back on and we'll cover it. Once it's all in, we'll put his brains back in his head. These were originally big chunks of latex that I made for, could be a heart. Big chunks of latex that I had left over from various projects. This is all from the old Necronomicon that I built. But yeah, just a lot of leftover latex. I didn't know what else to do with it, so there you go. It can either be his brain, it could be a heart, it could just be something. Ooh, what if we just nailed it to a tree like that and shined a light on it? And maybe put some lights in it. Okay, new project. So anyway, so yeah, this is where we are with this. And I'm gonna go have some pizza. And I didn't say hi to you guys like I normally would. So, hi guys. Thank you for watching Coping with Cancer. When I see you next, hopefully I've got all this done. And just forgot I had the zoom on. But hopefully I'm not all up in your face. So, all right. That's all I got, guys. I will talk to you later.